You're on.
Hi guys, I'm here with your Bible reading. The little girl was dangling her toes in the water to lure the alligator in. Her dad was telling her to. Oh my gosh.
Bad father.
Oh my gosh. Today, guys, we are going to be reading Acts chapter 12, verses 1 through 23. Sure, look at it all. We're going to see Peter's miraculous escape from prison. We're going to see an angel release Peter from prison again. And then we have a little bit longer reading in Psalms today, and 2 Proverbs. So let's go ahead and begin. And also, at the end of Acts today, at the end of today's Acts reading, you're going to see that this King Herod dies. It was about this time that King Herod arrested some that belonged to the church, intending to persecute them. He had James, the brother of John, put to death with the sword. When he saw that this met with approval among the Jews, he proceeded to seize Peter also. This happened during the festival of unleavened bread. After arresting him, he put him in prison, handing him over to be guarded by 4 squads of 4 soldiers each. Herod intended to bring him out for public trial after the Passover. So Peter was kept in prison by the church, was earnestly praying to God for him. But the church was earnestly praying to God for him. The night before Herod was to bring him to trial, Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and sentries stood guard at the entrance. Suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared, and a light shone in the cell. He struck Peter on the side and woke him up. "Quick, get up," he said, and the chains fell off Peter's wrists. Then the angel said to him, "Put on your clothes and sandals." And Peter did so. "Wrap your cloak around you and follow me," the angel told him. Peter followed him out of the prison. But he had no idea that what the angel was doing was really happening. He thought he was seeing a vision. They passed the 1st and 2nd guards and came to the iron gate leading to the city. It opened for them by itself, and they went through it. When they had walked the length of one street, suddenly the angel left him. Then Peter came to himself and said, "Now I know without a doubt that the Lord has sent his angel and rescued me from Herod's clutches and from everything the Jewish people were hoping would happen." When this had dawned on him, he went to the house of Mary, the mother of John, also called Mark, where many people had gathered and were praying. Peter knocked at the outer entrance, and a servant named Rhoda came to answer the door. When she recognized Peter's voice, she was overjoyed. She ran back without opening it and exclaimed, "Peter is at the door." "You are out of your mind," they told her. When she kept insisting that it was so, they said, "It must be his angel." But Peter kept on knocking, and when they opened the door and saw him, they were astonished. Peter motioned with his hand for them to be quiet and described how the Lord had brought him out of the prison. "Tell James and the other brothers and sisters about this," he said, and then he left for another place. In the morning, there was no small commotion among the soldiers as to what had become of Peter. After Herod had a thorough search, made for him and did not find him, he cross-examined the guards and ordered that they be executed. He killed all those guards. Then Herod went from Judea to Caesarea and stayed there. He had been quarreling with the people of Tyre and Sidon. They now joined together and sought an audience with him. After securing the support of Blastus, a trusted personal servant of the king, they asked for peace because they depended on the king's country for their food supply. On the appointed day, Herod, wearing his royal robes, sat on his throne and delivered a public address to the people. They shouted, "This is the voice of a God, not of a man." Immediately, because Herod did not give praise to God, an angel of the Lord struck him down, and he was eaten by worms and died. That's sick. And now I guess he knows Jesus is the Son of God. He found out the hard way, unfortunately. And I don't want to see that happen to anyone. But now he knows. And a lot of other people are going to find out the hard way and have found out the hard way. And sadder yet, a lot of our loved ones are going to be in that as well, if they don't change. And that's the truth. Most of my loved ones included. And I do stress most of mine. Our psalm today is Psalm 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Give thanks to God of gods. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords. His love endures forever. To him alone does great wonders. His love endures forever. Who by his understanding made the heavens. His love endures forever. Who spread out the earth upon the waters. His love endures forever. Who made the great lights. His love endures forever. The sun to govern the day. His love endures forever. The moon and stars to govern the night. His love endures forever. To him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt, his love endures forever, and brought Israel out from among them, his love endures forever. With a mighty hand and outstretched arm, his love endures forever. To him who divided the Red Sea asunder, his love endures forever, and brought Israel through the midst of it, his love endures forever. But swept Pharaoh and his army into the Red Sea, his love endures forever. To him who led his people through the wilderness, his love endures forever. To him who struck down great kings, his love endures forever, and killed mighty kings, his love endures forever. Shion, king of the Amorites, his love endures forever. And Og, king of Bashan, his love endures forever, and gave their land as an inheritance. His love endures forever. An inheritance to his servant Israel. His love endures forever. He remembered us in all our low estate. His love endures forever. And freed us from our enemies. His love endures forever. He gives food to every creature. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of heaven. His love endures forever. And that was Psalm 136. His love endures forever. And our Proverbs today is Proverbs chapter 17, verses 14 and 15. Starting a quarrel is like breaching a dam. So drop the matter before a dispute breaks out. Acquitting the guilty and condemning the innocent. The Lord detests them both. And that was our Proverbs today, guys. That was our Bible reading. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. I was on Facebook for a little bit today, and I seen that, well, my sister had posted 14 hours ago, and I had just now seen it because a lot of the stuff don't pop up on my page, you know, right away. Like it, I don't know. I just now seen it, and it was on, she had put it on there 14 hours ago, and I just now seen it. And it was a picture of my niece Kaylee, and Kaylee, I believe, will be 9 in November. 9 or 10. And anyway, the brakes went out of the car last night, and Kaylee ended up with Kaylee's got a black eye now. Had a picture of her eye on there, and it was all like bruised up here and swollen and cut down here. It looked awful, poor little thing. So please pray for her. Please pray for my niece Kaylee. She's got a black eye, and it's all cut and bruised. Poor little thing had to been crying and so scared. Oh, that is so sad. I'd had to hug her and kiss her. I'd have to be sticking little band-aids on it. Those little band-aids I got. Secret Life of Pets 2. That would look so sad. I seen that on there and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I couldn't believe it when she said, when I read on there what had happened. Because our brakes have went out a few times, me and Sherm, but thank God we had never had kids in there with us. I mean, that's a scary, scary thing when that happens. Sure. A million times scarier if you got kids in there. And my sister's got 5 little kids. So let's go ahead and add Kaylee to the list. Her last name's Ramey, by the way. Kaylee Ramey. And she was on her way, I think, today or tomorrow. She got accepted into cheer again. So she was on her way to cheer camp. She was going to be staying at cheer camp, I think, for 2 weeks or 10 days. She was going to be staying at cheer camp because she got accepted again. And she was all happy and excited about that. Poor little thing. She's the prettiest, cutest little thing. She's so sweet. So nice and kind. She really is. And she looks just like her mom. Exactly like her when she was little. Just exactly like her. Her mom don't think so, but yes, she does. Exactly like her when she was a little kid. I got pictures to prove it. So let me go through the list of our, because I know better. I was 7 years old when my baby sister was born, so I remember what she looks like. And I got pictures. I'm the oldest. I'm 7 years older than my youngest sister. I'm the oldest of four girls. Let's see here. Sherman Crabtree, Jim Welsh, Cindy Welsh, Michael Cairns, Logan Cairns, Judy Thompson, Barb Post, Kaylee Ramey, Dora Carper, Garnet and Jim, Elizabeth Jeffries, Zach Kirby, Judy Osborne, Melody Stanley, Barb Post, and that is it. And guys, remember, if you got anything you want me to share on social media or on here that's related to your church or whatever, just send it to me at missycrabtree@yahoo.com, or on here, or Instagram, or Facebook if you're on my Facebook. And remember this today. Let's think about this. The love of God for us is revealed in His letter to us. And God's letter to us is the Bible. The love of God for us is revealed in His letter to us. And His letter to us is the Bible. God's letter to us is the Bible. So yes, God does talk to us. And God did write a letter to us. He does try to help us. He wrote us a letter. He has. He wrote us the Bible. Okay guys, well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully you're not getting rain like we are, or not as much. Hopefully it's dry where you are. I don't know how people are going to mow around here. Nobody's going to mow around here. Mom's probably going to, grass is going to be 10 foot tall before she gets to mow. She's going to be going crazy. She's got a big yard and she's got to do it all herself, and she just got a push mower, and she about kills herself trying to mow it now. It's crazy. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again soon with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.